What's good people? Thank you for coming to visit me on my channel today. It's your boy, the Warrior Prince, and I wanted to give my thoughts on the Tamika Mallory commercial with Cadillac. Um, but before I give my thoughts, let's just view the video, and then I give my thoughts on the other side. So let me share my screen, and let's go through the video.
I've been an activist for 25 years of my life. I come from a very long line of strong women. They always encourage me to use every single resource to help another young woman who's on her journey. I am sure Black women will lead this nation to a better place. We're taking control and we're shaping our stories. I've been an activist.
My bad. Okay, now, so let me just get straight to the point. Here's my thoughts about the commercial. The first thing that stands out to me is when Tamika starts talking, there's absolutely no mention of Black men. No mention of Black men. This whole thrusting of Black Lives Matter got thrust into the spotlight because of the deaths of Black men at the hands of police officers. And Tamika speaking about activism and she's been an activist for 25 years, and she come from a long line of Black women that taught her to be strong and taught her to basically help other young Black girls. And then she said something that it just blew my mind. She said that Black women are going to lead the nation in a direction. Okay. There's so many thoughts that I have about this that it's not even funny. And I'm really trying to not go all the way in on Tamika because I personally don't know her. I don't know much about her to do a thorough critique on her. Like, I know Roland Martin. I've been following Roland for some time. I don't agree with most of the stuff that he does. I think Roland operates very much so like a Democratic operative. Like, the only way forward is through the Democrats. And he's always trying to push Black people to vote for the Democrats. So, but I don't know the same about Tamika. Tamika's she's been just recently came on my radar, maybe about 5-6 months ago, but she's not somebody that I've thoroughly looked into. So I'm not going to go in or try to defame her or anything like that. I'm just going to simply talk about the imagery and the message that was said in this video. And I just really want people to understand this. When you have part of the community, the males in your community, whether they're boys, because it really hadn't mattered. Tamir Rice was, a kid. He was a boy. When you have boys and men that are being systematically picked off and killed, primarily the ones, not saying that Black women and something things are not happening to Black women, but primarily they're the ones that are being systematically picked off and killed. When you have that situation going on, and then when you put out a commercial, because this is not the first Cadillac commercial. I seen another one to where they did have Black men in the video, but it was primarily centered and focused on the Black women. When you have a commercial that is put out like that, as though Black men don't matter and Black men are not a thought, you're basically promoting feminism over the family. And you're basically telling Black women to leave Black men behind. And you're basically telling Black men that they don't matter. Because, okay, let's say you had Black women in the video like you have right now. You could just easily change the words up to being inclusive to Black men. You could have said, I come from a strong line, a very powerful and strong Black family, or I come from a strong line of black people who taught me to be a strong black woman. And so I believe that my job is to help another young girl fight for her black community. You could say some stuff that's like that would be more black black boys and black men, but you just totally not even acknowledge that black boys and black men are the ones out here being oppressed, and that we have not been fighting for the community for since the inception of this country. It's just mind boggling to me. And it just sends a message to us as black men and black boys that we don't matter. People are profiting off our deaths. Black Lives Matter are taking all these donations. This is why I do not support that organization, because they're really not for black people. They're for black women and effeminate black men, whether they're homosexual, transgender, or women. They're not, it's not inclusive of straight black men. And you can't have a community without both entities. You can't have a community without the black woman and the black man. You can't. But what it tells me is that we're, as black men, we are the ones that are dying at the alarming rates. We're not educated like we should, like our female counterparts. We're not helped. We're not aided. None of the mental health issues that we have are even looked upon. We're not even included in the black family picture. I wish I had a picture right now. I think it was the Times or one of those magazines that had the black woman and her children on there. Like, who does that? Who does that? And black women, to some of y'all, to y'all black women out there that's pro black family and pro, your people, hey, my hat's off to you. But to those black women out there, y'all keep thinking about women first. Newsflash, those white women are going home to their men. You guys are the only one that's believing that you don't need your men. So I don't want to get on a rant, but I'm trying to maintain this. But that's my observation. I just seen that the black men were excluded. Cadillac trying to sell cars, and they're aiming it towards black women. So black women believe that Cadillac will be, are supporting them. So they'll go out and buy Cadillacs. That's business. That's what corporations do. But for black women to allow themselves to, you know what? It's not even about black women allowing themselves to be. It's what they want. It's what they want. They want the power without black men. They want it all without us being present. And that's what I see. And so it's like you have some good sisters out there that's doing some good hard work for the black family. But you have more sisters out there like Tamika Mallory and the images that she's showing that is exclusive of black men and black boys. So my thoughts on the situation is just that. How are you doing a video about activism and what you've been fighting for, and the whole country was in the uproar because unarmed black men are being killed by the police, but you don't mention them even in a commercial? To the black women out there that's standing by, doing the work for the black community and trying to make sure our people are on equal footing with, just being treated fairly, that our lives actually do matter, man, I commend y'all. But to the black women out there, you know what? Bump that. To the black men out there, listen up. Listen up. And I hate to say this because I don't like saying this, but it's true. We are on our own. They have convinced our women to seek power and empowerment, not healing the family, not moving the family forward. They're talking about leading. Okay, when you lead, that means you are the protector. that means you are the guide. So you can't scream black men protect us when you won't get behind us so that we can protect and lead our families in the right direction. And this is kind of a ramble, but I'm just disgusted, man. I'm just so disgusted with how you can do a commercial and just exclude black boys and black men. That being said, I'm bringing this thing to a close. You guys be blessed and shalom.